recruiting of good people, and are they people that stay, or are they people that are looking for a quick fix? Yeah, I just don't know what kind of people we're going to be attracting, but we want a certain culture here. Obviously,
Sure.
that's just the way we run.
So
just your thoughts on that, because
so there's a small degree of validity to who are you attracting, right? If you write an ad that just sounds like a guy with a tattoo of a spider on his forehead is going to show up because it's like, hey, we just need you to rake shingle dust from our job site or something like that is obviously going to attract a type of person who feels like they don't have any other options, right? And so there is a small degree of attracting quality and quantity, but it's not as much as you think. We just want to attract people because roof sales is really not that hard. It's really the case of retention has to do with the training that you give them and the sales team management that you provide. Okay, it's people have to get away from in this industry the idea that if you just find the right people, they'll be the ones that stick around and they're going to be the ones that figure it out. That's one way to look at it. And certainly if you don't have a repeatable, proven system in place, you have to rely on that, right? It's like, well,
right.
We just kind of have to hope that somebody like, Jeff shows up and stays, or somebody that just really is really hungry and does not see failure as an option. That's great, but that's like searching for the diamond in the rough, where when you guys could probably agree with me, don't you think that with the right guidance and the right support, the average person who has a couple brain cells to rub together can sell roofs? Agreed?
The motivation factor may be, how like you said, how much do they want to sell? 30,000 a month or 150,000?
Sure, but if we have a guy,
as far as training and everything else, yes.
Yep. So think about it like this, because business owners love to throw around the word motivated. Well, we're not finding guys that are motivated. The thing is, everybody is motivated. You have to find out what they're motivated by. And here's the difference. Like the guy that gets up and goes to work 10 hours a day at a restaurant and is on his feet and serves people frickin' ranch sides and burritos and hates his job, he's still motivated to go, and he shows up almost every damn day because he's got bills to pay, right? But that seems easier than a job where he could make $100,000 in 9 months selling roofs if he goes and he can't really figure it out and he doesn't have like great sales training. And it's easier for somebody to say, well, he's just not motivated. Well, the dude wants to make money. He's going to be working either way. How can we get these guys to feel like it's easier to go out and sell roofs than it is to go and clock in and clock out at Outback Steakhouse? Okay, so think about that. I understand that there are guys that you're just like, damn, this dude's just lazy. He won't get out there and knock doors. And yes, I'm not like delusional to the fact that there are guys like that out there. But if we have a really good system where it's like, dude, if you go out there and you do this, you shoot, you score more times than not, you're going to make good money. He'll be motivated by the fact that what he's doing is working, and as a byproduct of that, he's making money. People have to make money either way. So you have to get them to choose to make money with you. So the recruiting machine, the ad has been proven to attract about 20 to 50 applicants in the first 7 to 10 days. And you're going to have all kinds of people. Like you're going to have some people walk through the door where you're like, oh my God, I've been dreaming of this person. They're perfect. They're clean cut. They're personable. They're energetic. They used to sell fiber optic internet door to door. They're made for this job. Then you've got someone where you're like, wow, this lady is 40 and she used to do payroll for a recruiting company, and I don't know, but she seems like she's interested and she's got a great attitude. And then you're going to have some people come through the door where you're like, we're just going to make him turn around. Okay, we don't really even want to give this guy a chance. But it's going to be like the 80-10-10 rule. 10 people are going to be a hell yes, 10 people are going to be a hell no, or 10%. And then 80% is really going to just depend on, we're going to train him and see what happens. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, that's looking at that. I get that because we did the same thing. So.
Yep. So you have to focus a little bit less on, well, we just want to make sure we're attracting the right people. It's less about that when you have enough people to choose from, because now it's just, let's choose people that we think have a chance. And then if we train them really well, then we just get to let the cream rise to the top. And you guys might hire 20 people over the course of 2 months and only keep 3 of them, but that's that's okay. Like, that's what recruiting is. In Cutco, my God, we ran training every single week. Every week was a recruiting round. Like, it was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, here they come again. And that's what we did. And then you had an office at the end of the year of 25, 30 salesmen that stuck around, and you know, that's how normal direct sales recruiting businesses really work. It is a machine. It's a recruiting company. Like, that's what you're doing. And eventually you get enough people in over the course of you've been operating the system for a year or whatever, where you've got a pretty good core team, but you're still bringing people on. So that's kind of where we want to shift our mindset from, well, let's just find the right people, because guess what? You might find the right people, quote unquote, and then they move, or they retire, or they decide to go be a yogi in India, or they decide to, you know, their wife gets pregnant, they want to move to be closer to her family in Michigan. Like, all kinds of things can happen. So you have to just have a system in place to develop people, not just to find people.